Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. If you can hear me loud and clear, type in 111 on the comment section. Today is going to be a great day, I believe, because we won't have a network issue. I've actually resolved the network. I've actually connected the more stronger network. No longer using MTN because MTN is actually really frustrating the whole thing every single Sunday. But today we're going to have smooth session. If you can hear me loud and clear, type all right, type in 111 on the comment section. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good evening, wherever you're watching all over the world. My name is John Bosco. I'm actually doing this live session from the city of Lagos. I don't know where you're watching from. I just want you to comment where you're watching from. I just want to celebrate with you. I also want to say thank you for joining us live today. Now, if you're just watching us live right now, I want you to do me a favor by clicking on the like button, clicking on the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification on this YouTube channel, because in this channel, I post content about the Forex market and the cryptocurrency market. So if you want to build wealth, if you want to learn about how to trade, how to invest in crypto, this is the channel for you. Because in the coming days, I'm going to be dropping more videos about Forex and crypto. I'm going to be dropping a lot of coins I'm looking at in the next bull market. Because why? 2024 is election season in the US. Now, election season in the US is usually a time whereby that the government actually puts a policy that's going to make the citizens money, whereby that they start losing the economy, making money available so that they can win election. So it's an opportunity for anybody listening to me right now, so you can take advantage of this massive bull market that we're expecting in 2024 and 2025. So it's going to be very huge. All you need to do is just to stay connected in this YouTube channel, because I'm going to be making videos of different things I'm looking at in crypto. And I know what is going on right now in the Middle East, whereby that Hamas and Israel are actually currently, Palestinians are currently fighting right now, whereby that is a full-scale war. A lot of people have died. More than 200 people have died already. You know, I'm not here to side anybody, because this war is not political. It's religious. Because why? It has been happening many years ago. This is not the first time we've seen Palestinians and Israelis having attacks and all of these things. You know, it has been happening for a long time. So me, I'm not supporting war, because war is actually very brutal, because this is where you see humanity in its wickedness. There is no rule in war. So I'm actually sympathizing with anybody that have lost family member in the city of Israel and in Palestine as well. So it's actually going on right now. I know you don't know what is going on, but what is going on there has an impact in the financial market, because the US is an ally to Israel. So definitely they're going to be supporting their ally, and it could have an impact in the financial market. And looking out for the last NFP reports of Friday last week, whereby that we saw the US job market, increasing, whereby that there is, when Fed are actually expecting people to lose their job, and people are still retaining job and even getting more job. of which this is not what Fed wants. They want people to lose their jobs so they can bring the inflation down. So for me, the report of that NFP could make Fed to increase rates. I know you might not understand what I'm saying. It might sound weird to you, but this is fundamental analysis. You need to understand how to do fundamental analysis, because why? Fundamental analysis move the market. Fundamental analysis move the market. Technical analysis just for you to know where to enter and where to leave as a retail trader. But fundamental analysis move the market. That is why you see Euro USD going down, GBP USD going down, breaking all support. Everything you know about technical analysis, it breaks it. So if we need to understand that what moves price is fundamental analysis, not technical. Technical is for us to enter and leave. But you need to understand the fundamental aspect of what is going on to actually make an informed decision. That is why I don't know much about fundamentals. I only pay attention to NFP, CPI, GDP, and interest rates. But I don't know about other ones, because there are also other things that that affect fundamental analysis. That is why I always look at DXY, because if you look at DXY have been strong for the past 3 months because of the fundamentals. You need to understand fundamentals very well. It doesn't matter how high you think it has gone, that it is meant to come down because of what we are taught in technical analysis. It doesn't matter. The market can go as high as it wants and as low as it wants. But if you're just joining me live right now, please do me a favor by hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification. So I'm going to go straight in sharing my screen right away, so we can actually start what we have immediately. I believe I have a strong network because MTN network has been so bad since I started this live session. It has been distorting the whole plan that I have for this. It has been distorting the whole plan. But we are back. I'm actually using another network right now. All right, so I'm going to be doing analysis. I'm going to be starting from DXY, because why? You need to understand the strength of dollar, because what happens in dollar determine what will happen in any other dollar collated pair, not just only pairs, even the financial market, because the US dollar drives a lot of liquidity everywhere in the financial market. So it is very, very important for us to pay attention to what is going on right now. As you can see, what is going on right now, we've been very bullish for the past 3 months in DXY. For the past 3 months, we've been having bullish candle. It was only last week that we had a correction, but could this be a retracement? Could this cause the retracement we're actually looking for? It could cause a retracement, but for me, this is still a bullish market, in my opinion. So the question is this: where are we going to get to before the bullish market continues again? So looking at the weekly right now, you can see could we see another bearishness this coming week? We could see a bearishness, and we can also not see a bearishness. I believe you can hear me loud and clear. I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Please, if you can hear me. So which network are you using now? Okay, Michael, I'm using a Tizeti unlimited network. I don't know if you know Tizeti. So I'm using the unlimited version. Like I usually pay monthly, but it's now unlimited. So, but I think this is better for me because it is mounted upstairs, so I can get much better network. Oh, the network is not really stable. All right. Okay, bro. Olowo, there's nothing we can get 100%. We just have to manage it, because I think MTN is worse. We just have to manage what we have. All right. We just want to manage what we have, but we just have to manage it. We can't have 100%. That's life for you. It's not really stable. I'm seeing the network buys going up and on. I think it's because of the rain here this morning, and the weather has been so cool since that time, since afternoon till now. Okay, so looking at XY on the weekly time, we have a rejection last week. Now the question is, could this be that retracement? It could be the retracement. The question is, where is the retracement likely going to stop before the bullishness continues? Now, one of the things I want to share with you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to do me a favor. Even as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. One of the things I've discovered that make people to lose money in trading is trading against the trend, whereby that we usually call for reversals when the reversal is not showing. And let me give you an example. A lot of people was waiting for markets to fall from here people were expecting the market to drop. Myself, I was waiting for the market to drop here. If you have been following me, and at the same time, people also waiting for the market to drop here. See, let me also show you. People were waiting for the market to drop here. See, all of these technical knowledge that we have might actually be one of the reasons why we are taking a lot of losses. Because why? It makes sense. Let's say logically, we might think that the market will start selling at those resistance or other block areas or those supply areas. Now, not knowing the overall of what is pushing price, which is fundamentals. And that is why it's important for you to follow trend. Please do not feel, one thing about financial market I've discovered, do not feel that price is about to go down or price is about to go up. Let price show you that I'm about to go up or I'm about to go down, and you follow the market in the direction. Let me tell you something. If the trades you are taking in your trading account are in favor of the, I can bet you, they didn't in this industry much higher than for you than you taking counter trends, whether that you are expecting, okay, you're expecting market to start dropping, expecting or feeling that market should drop. No, you don't feel. You have to see market shifting structure or moving to another direction before you make that decision. Because why? It might be that time you want to counter trend that you open a very crazy position and it affects your whole trades. So it is important for you to stay in trend. It is better to take loss following trends than for you to be making profit going against the trend, because you might be caught at the wrong side of the market. Now, if you want, some people will be like, oh, I want to study how to counter trend. You can study it, but I can tell you, there's a whole lot of problems you're going to be creating for yourself. For me, the best thing that I want to do, and I tell myself this is what I will be doing, let me be following trend. I don't mind taking few trades in a month, but let me make sure that I am taking high quality trades, whether that my goal is to make 10 to 20% of my profit from account. If I make 10 to 20% of my profit from account, I'm good. If I have a 200K account, 10% is 20,000. If this is the idea. This is what I want you to understand. Not to be taking trade every single day, because you're going to be exposing yourself to a big risk in the market. So let's go to daily for you to see what I'm talking about. So let us establish where price go up if we where price could before we see some bullish movement. Now, if you look at these daily closely, you see what happened. That was last week. You can see what happened last week on Monday. We had some bullishness. We created a new high on Monday and also on Tuesday. We created new high on Monday and Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we saw some bearishness. Thursday, we saw some bearishness. Friday, we saw some bearishness. Now, if you look at this high, so it makes sense that for me to wait for price to come here. Once price gets to this 1 point by tomorrow or this week, I will see price breaking this low. Once this, now it's actually going to launch us into some bearish midterm bearishness, whereby that we could see price keep going to the downside this week or even next week before price decide to reverse. So I'm going to be watching those things closely, and this is why you need to be very mindful. So let's say, for example, price breaks that particular low. Which other low am I expecting price to get to? If price breaks this low, this is another low I'm expecting price to get to. This is the this low, expecting price to get to. And to be like, why didn't I take this? Why didn't I take this one? Yeah, it might be. You can also ask that question. But it can also, price can also react from that particular other blocks, because these are some of the words most people are familiar with. Price can also react in any of those structures, whether demand level, support level, or other block level, whatever you call it. Now, all I need to do is to look at what price does whenever price get to those areas, because price will definitely get to those areas, then you need to know, what price is doing. If it gets there with so much momentum, there's a high chance that it will continue. If you get there with weak momentum, I still play more to the upside. But I'm looking out for whatever that happens. I'm going to be getting myself prepared. That is why, market, analysis is not just about what you analyze on Sunday or during the weekend, but also what price is also showing you. Because what is going on in Israel right now could impact the financial market. I use the word could because we might not see the impact. We might also see the impact. So if you look at this whole move, let me show you something. All of this move that happened here, this whole move from here, this whole move, this bullish movement that happened here, this was that so didn't have deep retracement. Now, if you ask yourself, where did those moves start from? Now, you will agree with me that the last retracement we had before that move started was this one, because we had a push or back, then we'll have a very massive movement to the upside. So we could see DXY seriously breaking. See, taking counter trade trades can always put you in trouble. It might give you money sometimes to be able to fuel your ego so that you keep on repeating bad habits, but it will always hurt you at the end of the day. So it is important for us to be able to follow trend and ride with the trend. That is one thing I've told myself. I don't care if I take few trades in a month. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is for me to be very profitable at the end of the month, not to be recovering losses. It is very, very important because I've checked all my losses. All my losses is found in counter trends. So if my losses is found in counter trends, meaning that it's not working for me, it is not my style, I should change it. That is why you need to be also doing, studying your trade, journaling your trades to know the things that are working for you and the things that are not working for you. This is when you now know what works and what doesn't work. And that is the idea of you taking trades by yourself. Because if you are taking someone's signal, you'll be able to know what works and what doesn't work. You are at mercy of that person's professionalism. So it is very important. So looking at what I just analyzed right now, I could possibly start buying dollar right here before Monday, Tuesday to keep on whatever that happens. I'm ready for anyone. So if I see price breaking this particular demand on the daily, this is when I can comfortably buy Euro USD. Yes, because why? We have shifted structure on the daily. Daily is a very strong higher time frame. So this is where I can comfortably buy it and look for a buying opportunity if buying opportunity occurs, knowing fully well that because if market breaks this low, there's a potential chance that we will feel all of this low. We're going to feel all of this low. I'm going to be taking some buy opportunities. So that is something you need to bear in mind, but you need to know what you're doing before you do that. So if I'm going to be taking these counter trends, I need to know how to take it very low risk, not even up to 1% risk. So it's very, very important. So let's go to Euro USD. So Euro USD, you can see the way we've been dropping to the downside. This is why I tell you that no matter what you think as a technical trader, fundamental analysis still, will prove you wrong. Whereby that what moved the market is fundamental, not technical. Because why? If it was technical, why didn't this support hold? Why did the market push up on this support? That was the one. Then another one is, why didn't this one hold? Why did the market from here? Another question is, why didn't this one hold? This is even the previous ones. Why did it? Because we had a lot of reaction here. You can see a lot of people argue support. Why didn't this one hold? So for you to see that what moves price is fundamental, So it is not just about what's happening in your technical. Fundamental can mess you up if you're not paying attention. So the something I'm waiting for in DXY, in Euro USD, the same thing. You can see they have this DXY and Euro USD have similarity. So I'm looking forward to sell from here. If for me to sell, we can even get here by Monday, Tuesday, or even tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow being Monday. Price can easily get here. Then I'll look for opportunity to sell. So, but looking at this whole move, if that for where I'm going to be expecting a very big sell is if I see price pushing up to this place. For me, it could possibly happen. It's going to develop in the coming days, weeks, and months. So let's go to AUD USD. So the same thing I'm waiting for AUD USD for a sell. There is no need for me to buy this, in as much as a lot of people will take a buying opportunity. But let me tell you something. You know, if you look at how price usually moves, if you actually trade in the trend of the market moves with so much momentum. So I'm going to be very, very patient to see price coming to this high. I'm going to be very, very patient on AUD. Patience is key. One of the beautiful thing I love is that in prop firm, there is no time limit. All you need to do is to relax. The idea of trading every single day is a fallacy. So if you're enjoying this analysis, please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on the bell notification. So the same thing on USD JPY. Looking at USD JPY right now, I'm bullish. You can see the whole thing is to follow the momentum. The momentum is bullish. You know, I missed out of this bullish momentum because of, you know, people trying to determine where the price is going to reverse. Maybe because you think it has pushed up heavily, it has to come down. You cannot decide when that will happen. Allow price to show you that market is about to go down or market is about to go up. But if you are trying to force price to go down, you're going to hurt yourself at the end of the day. And that is what you need to learn. Now, looking at this, for me, I'm patiently waiting to see what happens. I'm very what price does once we get to this demand area. And if we see that this demand area did good, I'm going to waiting for this because this is a newly demand area that has not been tapped. Demand areas I'm going to be looking forward to see what happens. The first one, and this last one here. So I need to see how price reacts at those levels. So it is important for me to pay attention to whatever that is happening during the week. So the same thing goes to you. Please always follow the trend. I can tell you, if you follow the trend and always buy at demand, sell at supply, just follow the trend. If the trend is bullish, just be buying at demand. And those demands you're going to be buying from are daily demands, are 4-hour demands. You're going to make so much money from the market. I kid you not. Buying from daily demand and 4-hour demands, you're going to make so much money from the market. But trying to sell the market when you think it has pushed up very well, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You can't determine where it will go, where it's going to reverse. Let's say, for example, this sell that happened before this bullish movement. This is a very small sell, and this sell produced how many pips from the top to the low? That's around 188 pips. It makes trader. It might make sense to an average trader that you made 188 pips. But imagine that you made that 188 pips and you close. But look at what you missed in the trend, following the trend. Market pushed up minutes. Imagine that, and this took 2 weeks to happen. And with this trade, if you're using 1% risk or 0.5% risk, this is between 10 to 15% or 20% trades. It's amazing. This is how beautiful following trend can be. Rather than you taking sell when the market is going up, for me, following the momentum of the market is actually going to put you at the right side of the market every single day, all the time. And that is what I'm doing for myself right now, because I don't know those of you that trade every day, how much money you have made. The best of traders don't trade every day. The best of traders that I know, even your mentors, if they can be very honest to you, they don't make money every day. But why would you, as a trader, try to trade every day? You're putting yourself in a big risk. Just bear it in mind that anytime you're opening a position, you are taking risk. Okay, the same thing on USD. You can see USD card is bullish, and you can see this is a very bullish market. So, in as much as it makes sense for you to sell, and I took a loss on 0.5% loss on USD card last week. So that was why did I take a loss? Counter trades, because why? I was trying to sell it. So the market now took me out on loss and decided to sell. But that doesn't mean it pained me. It didn't pain me. But one thing I learned from that trade is that I went against the market trend. The market trend is bullish. So all I need to do is to patiently wait. You see, I will wait for this price to come back to this place. To be looking at DXY to see how everything develops. So it's for you to understand how to read price. If you understand how to read price, following the trend, you won't make any mistakes. Okay, look at what happened here. Look at why I say that following price is so important. Now look at what happened here. You see how market went and pushed up, initiated a bullish movement, and guess what? Trend. This is over from here to here. I think it's over 500 pips. Let me check. From this, and there was so much opportunity here to this trade. And this took, and that is why I love swing trading, and that's why I like buying a profit account, whereby that I won't get to charge so much in swap. I don't like swap, whereby that they can charge you so much in swap, whereby that your profit will eaten so much by swap. That's why I like swap free accounts. Any account I'm trading, I want it to be swap free, so I can be able to hold these positions. So it is very, very important, guys, for you to be able to be a swing trader. And this is when you see the market moving your direction smoothly. I can tell you. So I'm bullish on USD card, but we could possibly see a retracement down here. Someone will be like, oh, why can't I take this sell? You can tell this sell, but if you want to take the sell, please let it be a low risk. Don't use a very high risk, so that when you want to take loss, take a small loss, and when you want to take profit, take a big profit, so that your equity curve will make sense at the end of the day. All right. So that's okay. This is for Bitcoin. Looking at what is going on Bitcoin right now, I'm bearish on Bitcoin long term. Bearish on Bitcoin long term, because what Bitcoin is doing now is just to gather momentum to go to the downside. But the question remains that will it get to thousand before it sell? It's possible to see to 1,000 before we see a big sell. But I am very bearish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin will definitely touch 19,000, if not 15,000, before going up again, no matter what it does, because the environment of dollar right now is a very bullish environment, which could possibly affect the price of Bitcoin. So I'm actually expecting any of those things to happen. So that's all for my analysis for this week. So let me take your questions. Let me take your questions from the comment sections. Or if you're just watching us live, please do me a favor. Oh, someone say poor network. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Honestly, that means no network is actually the best, but this is one of the best because it has not taken me out. MTN network would maybe take me out completely. I'm so sorry for what is happening. No audio. Godwin, I think it is from your end. Okay, someone said, as newbie, is it advisable to start from 4 hour to 1 hour setup? No, it's not advisable. Whether you're a newbie or old B, whatever you call yourself, it's good for you to learn the right things. Now, what is the right things? Do analysis on high time. You need to know where market is going, which is direction. If the market is going up on the daily, on the weekly, that means the market is uptrend. So you have to do the same thing look for opportunity where the market will start going up on the lower time frame, on the 4 hours, on the 1 hour. That's how to trade. You don't claim because you are a beginner, that's why you are going for lower time frame. No, doesn't matter. My audio, I don't know if you can hear me clearly. Can you just drop a message? Someone said my audio is having issue, but I think I'm talking audibly. Um, I don't know what's going on. You can see the country we live in. I've changed to another network, but you can see I don't know. I'm just starting the network right now. I don't know what is going on, but it is what it is. We have to keep going. Um, all right, I want to get your questions. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. If you're watching me live right now, if you're just joining, please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to YouTube channel, and turn on the post notification. I'm going to be dropping a lot of nuggets about trading, some of the things I've experienced in trading, and some of the advice that can help you, and some of the things I've gotten, I knew reading some books. You can see, I told you guys about trading in the zone. I have the physical book right here. You can see I have the physical book. This is the physical trading in the zone. This is it. Physical trading in the zone book. This is it. So I'm actually reading it. By next week, you also see me with the disciplined trader. Guys, let me tell you something. I made up my mind to be a trader and I want to be the best at it. I'm not here to compete with anybody or to showcase money or with anybody on social media. The most important thing is to prove myself right, all the time. Whether that could make money for myself, my family, and also help as many people as possible. Okay, what is your view on USD JPY this week? I've talked about it, but because of Mr. Pio, Mr. Pio, I'm going to be making you co-host of this meeting, so we can be doing this meeting together. For maybe from next Sunday, I just wanted to be doing it together. So this is USD JPY. As you can see, the market is bullish. Yeah, the market is a bullish market. Now, if the market is a bullish market, it makes sense for us to keep buying. So you can imagine trying to sell this market. You can look at the weeks he's trying to sell. Okay, he tried to sell. That was on the August 28th, that particular week. He just retraced and keep going up. So trying to sell this bullish market is risky, but we could possibly see pullback. Now, the question is, can we, if we don't know? So we'll go to the daily. Daily is a very, very important structure. And if you look at all significant movements that happen in USD JPY, it's all launched from the daily. Now, let me show you for you to see how powerful daily is. If you, let's say, for example, you have already determined that the market is bullish and you are buying at daily demands, you're going to make so much money. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is a daily demand. If you focus on buying at daily demand, now you don't buy at every daily demand. You need to understand how price action works. Because why? The demand level at the demand level at below is more significant than the one up. Let me explain what I mean so you understand. This level is a demand level. Here is a demand level. Here's a demand level, but it's a strong demand level because we had few reaction. So it's not a strong demand level. And don't get me wrong, price could also go up from there. But sometimes price will go down deeply before going up, and which is what price did. Now, how did we determine that this is a bullish market? Now, let me show you when this market turns to a bullish market. You see, we were coming from a very, very bearish market, which is we are creating lows. Now, look at what price did. Look at what price did. Price pushed up. And break this high. When this thing this area, guess what happened? We push up again. This is a demand. Now we push up again. Then we push down, come back to demand, we push up again. Understanding market structure will always help you to stay in the game. And guess what? The market has been climbing up. Now, this sell-off that we have here was a deep pullback. Now, it was a deep pullback because why the market has trended heavily. And this deep pullback happened because DXY was bullish, was bearish at that time. So, and what did this deep pullback did? What happened here? This deep pullback stopped at a demand level. What happened? We saw a bullish movement and a very deep pullback. This is an uptrend. That is why anytime we get to any daily demand, not any daily demand, a significant daily demand that is below, not the one at top. You can see. You need to understand this very well. You need to understand this very well. Let me explain something to you. This demand is not strong like this demand. Yeah, it's not strong like this demand. Now, the reason why the reason why price sold up, pushed up from here, because why? It's not only because of this demand here. The reason why price went up from here is that if you look at people who trade uh, market structure, will understand that this is a selling. You can see the market retested where the overall movement started. So this was what fueled the massive bullish movement that we later saw. So you need to understand which demand level are you going to take. So you don't just take any demand level on a daily. You need to take the one that where you see price. But that's why you need to look out for 4-hour time frame to see, okay, is price going to stop here? So and again, that also I also look at DXY to see what is happening. So it is very important for you to understand this. So, Mr. Ejiro, you are asking what is my take? We could possibly see a sell-off, but I'm not interested in the sell. Now, why am I not interested in the sell? Is because this is a bearish market. So because this is a bearish market, I want to buy. That is the only interest I have. Because why? Trying to sell this is going to hurt me. But trying to buy it, you're going to make so much money. I don't know if you guys remember when I gave you guys signal here. This was where I took this signal. That was one Friday, like, well, was here one Friday like that. I gave out USDJP here, and guess what happened? And in as much as I later closed my trade, but look at what happened. Imagine that I held it, but I didn't close it. Let me show how many pips that he went. He pushed up. My target of 324. Guess what's the ideal falling trend? So, Mr. Ejiro, like I said, I'm not interested in buying Infinity. For me to be able to buy this, I need to wait for price to come down to this place. So what price information, what helps us to know, are we going to buy here, are we going to sell here? So I'm going to be looking out for all those things before I take my position. So that is the way I am saying this. For me, I'm still bullish on USDJPY until the market officially show me that it is about to go down. That is where I can now take USDJPY for a sell. So for me, I think this is one of the best way to trade, allowing the market to show you that it's going to sell or it's going to buy and not failing. Because why? One of the things that kill people is I feel like it's going to go up. I feel that it's going to go down. Like, for example, looking at chart right now, it makes sense to say that it's going to go down. It makes sense because you can see price coming to a supply level. But guess what? Because the trend, the market could keep on going up. The market could keep going up. So if you look at when we were on bearish on this same pair, the same thing was happening. You can see this one where will turn bearish, and immediately will keep, anytime we get to supply level in daily, we keep on going down. So it's simple. So it makes sense for me to follow the trend. For me, I decided to follow the trend. I don't care what everybody say that you don't take trade, you don't do that. But for me, I think the best thing is to follow the trend, because this saying that goes this way, the trend is your friend, is a very beautiful adage in trading. But it is so difficult for people to follow because everybody wants to make money. We are in a hurry. The question is that all of these things has happened. How much money did we later make? We didn't make any money. But because we lack patience. So it is very important for us to be patient in this game. It's very, very important. For me, I want to have a long-lasting career in trading. That is why I'm very, very patient. I don't know about you, but I want to have a long-lasting career. So, Mr. Peace, get ready. By next Sunday, I'm going to be creating a link. We're going to be doing this live session together. Someone said, please, can someone use daily time frame for analysis? That is what I've been doing here is daily time frame. Daily time frame is an ideal time frame for analysis. I can tell you, I'll kid you not. If market is bullish on daily, price is bullish. If market is bearish on daily, price is bearish. I don't care what 4 hour and 1 hour and 15 minutes says. I don't care, because they will still conform to daily. So, but a lot of you might see some bullish movements on 1 hour. You'll be telling yourself, well, I missed this trade. You didn't miss any trade. All you need to do is just, if the market is about to turn to another direction, just wait for it to turn and keep following daily blueprint, because daily blueprint will not mislead you. Oh, 4 hour can mislead you, 1 hour can mislead you, 15 minutes can mislead you. And again, once you be able to mark those demand and supply levels on a daily, you now know, okay, I'm meant to take trades here and take my profit here, so that you won't be selling at, let's say, for example, the market is bearish, you are still selling at a demand on the daily. No, that place is where you are meant to take profits. So Emmanuel said, please, can I get a prop firm that doesn't require me passing it, but trade me straight up? Okay. You have to pay money for it, so it's more expensive. Almost all the prop firm offers it, but it's more expensive. But the best thing for you to do is for you, it takes nothing to pass a prop firm. Because if you don't want to pass it and you went straight into the capital, guess what happened? Because you don't have the skill of trading, you're going to lose it. Okay. In uptrend market, where do I enter buy? Where do I enter buy trade after retracement since the market is going up? If in an uptrend market, wait for the market to pull back to a demand level, either daily demand or 4 hour demand, for you to buy. That is in an uptrend market. Just buy at demand. Someone says, what of analysis? Ikechukwu Obidema. I've done analysis. You can actually watch the live sessions. I've done analysis already on Euro USD, AUD USD, USD CAD, USD JPY, and few pairs. So I've done analysis already. How are you going to get the Forex book you are showing? Okay, this Forex book was originally ordered from Amazon. I've not seen any bookstore that sells this book in Nigeria. So, but you can actually get the e-copy of it. But because I like reading physical books, because physical book puts me in a concentration mode, whereby that I will not be distracted by my phone or anything. So it's really interesting. You promised us confirmation 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think, I promised you guys confirmation 2 weeks ago. Did I promise that I'm going to share it here? I said it is for people who join our live sessions on Wednesday. Please, the link of the analysis is here. Just rewind the live session. Just start it from the beginning. You can have access to the live session. I don't know the link you're asking for, but if it is for the analysis, it's already this particular analysis I'm doing. All right. So according to your analysis, USJPY, what will we see to know that the market has reversed, that uptrend is over? Okay, for you to know that uptrend is over, uptrend is over, you need to see a break of structure on the daily time frame. This is when you can see uptrend is over. Yeah, once the daily time frame breaks structure, this is when uptrend becomes over. Yeah, that's it. Please, well, kindly analyze GBP USD. Okay, let me analyze GBP USD. I don't trade GBP USD. Yeah, I have reasons for not trading it. It's usually have a mind of its own. Why I like to, for me, I like to focus on what I want to do, not to look at everywhere. But it's still fine. It's still the same USD pairs. You can the same thing happens there. So looking at GBP USD, and let's start from the monthly. This is still a new month. Let's start from the monthly because we need to get to see what happened in the month, because people need to understand something. So if you look at trend, we've been in a downtrend for a long time. So this is kind of like a pullback. So, but let's check the monthly, see what's going on in the monthly. As you can see, we have been bearish for like 2 months right now. So there's a potential chance that we could be more bearish, seeing price coming down to this level, which is 1.18497 bearish. I'm bearish on GBP USD. So we have seen that on the weekly. So let's go to the daily. So you can see the way you've been, your trends and all of these things. So the question is, where can we pull back to on a daily before we start seeing the sells? That is the question. Trying to trade the buy and sell at the same time can actually hurt you. So the question is, where can we pull back to before we see selling happening already? So you can see we have almost the same price action in Euro USD and GBP USD, almost the same price action. So we could sell from here. Let's say, for example, we could sell from here. Now, we could sell from here. Now, this what could happen. From here, we could see price push up, drop, and not potential deep retracement in this pair, and that is following what is going on in DXY. So if you look at this GBP USD, there are some areas whereby you could say, okay, price could back to this is a demand level. This is a demand level, high level. This area is supply on the daily. This area is supply on the daily. So if you look at these two supply levels on the daily, they are closer. They are closer to each other, and price could touch both of them. Price can easily touch both of them. For me, once price start going up, I don't need to look at those demand area as a very strong supply. Sorry, I'm not going to be looking at those supply area as a very strong supply area. I'm going to be looking at this one. This one. I'm looking at this one because why? This was where we had a very major correction, up and down before this big drop. You see, market could pull back to that place, back to that same place, and that is when we can have a major flush to the downside. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So almost the same thing that I said in Euro USD. So, but you need to also be looking at DXY to see how DXY price action is shaping, because whatever that happens to DXY also affects this. Because for people who trade order block, demand and supply, any kind of technical analysis trader you are, it does not matter. Fundamental price does not matter, because why? Price will always break those things that you know, destroy those things that you know, and keep going to the trend and keep going to his original direction. You can imagine. But one of the things technical analysis will help you to do is to be able to enter and take profit, which is fine. Because why? Let's say, for example, you took a sell on this trade and you want to take profit here. And guess what? After taking profit, you see price keep going down. You'll be like, oh, why did I close my trade? You don't need to worry, because why? That's what your technical shows. But because of market environment that we are right now, looking at what is going on geopolitically, DXY is strong. That is why the market has been disobeying every support and resistance and every demand and supply and every other block. So it is very important that you understand this and you follow market momentum. So for me, if there is a change in structure, this is when I will now expect market to do a deep pullback. You can still buy this until before you start selling, but you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing to be able to do all this one. But overall, I am very bearish. I am very bearish on GBP USD because of the market environment right now of DXY. DXY is currently bullish. So we've been bullish for 3 months, and that is why we've been seeing heavy sells. You can see this is heavy downtrend. I don't know how many people made money in all of these downtrend. So the thing is that imagine you're always focusing on the sell. Now let me show one thing about focusing on daily supplies, on trends, for you to see why it's important. Now, if you look at when the trend started, the market is very volatile. You can see this is when the trend started, a very volatile trend pushed to the down. But it's going to be a very short buy, and it's not taken. You will be caught. Okay, look at the day I bought 1 3 days, and that's how many pips. Let's count how many pips that is, which is around it's 1 pip. Yeah, it's a good pips, but look at what you missed trying to buy. You missed a whole of 508 pips. That's the idea. That's the idea. And the something happened when the market is on bullish movement. This is a bullish trend. Imagine trying when the market is bullish. Even this sell that happened here wasn't even a healthy sell. This is a very unhealthy sell. Because why? Why is it on a healthy sell? The reason why I call it unhealthy sell is because it was selling, it was pushing up and down as it did. That is how clean market usually looks whenever is at its trend. So this is a very clear bullish movement. So I think that's my stake on GPUSD. I think I've explained that to you. I'm going to be ending this meeting very soon. All right. Please, sir, I use 15 minutes, but when I ever place a trade, it goes not. Okay. I'm not laughing at you, Ikechukwu. You see what I just said? Please, 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 and please. 15 minutes time frame analysis is killing. I don't even enter trade on 15 minutes. I don't even know how most of you do that. I'm not saying it's not working, but I've tried that in the past. If you watch, there's a video I dropped in this YouTube channel. Just check the last video I dropped in this YouTube channel. I talked about this. If you are trying to do exact same thing your mentor does, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You just have to learn few things from your mentors, and these are the good habits you are going to learn from him. Then you do so many things differently. Right now, I do so many things differently. I don't trade on 15 minutes time frame. I don't even do analysis there. I don't even take trades there. I am comfortable in having 30 pips stop loss. My mentor usually have 4 pips. I don't have that mind. I can't do it. So this is how to trade. You don't just put pressure on yourself because you want to do exact same thing your mentor is doing. You see, if you follow higher time frame, the reason why I made a decision to follow higher time frame, I started to study successful traders, people who have been trading the market for 50 years. People have been trading the market for 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, and 15 years. They say the same thing, higher time frame. At that time, there was nothing like 5 minutes chart, 10 minutes chart, 15 minutes chart, or 1 hour. The only thing they do is to focus on daily. And that was why they produce heavy results. I'm sharing with you one of my deepest secrets. The man that wrote this book, Trading in the Zone, trade the daily time frame. You might have not heard it anywhere. The man that wrote Trading in the Zone trades only the daily time frame. He said he does analysis on the monthly, the weekly, and he enters trade. He look out for patterns on the daily and take trades. But you have to build patience. And guess what? Markets reward people who are patient. Market does not reward people who are always in a hurry. Market rewards people who have the patience to wait. Even the Bible said that those who wait upon the Lord, they shall be strong and do exploits. Patience is everything. Patience is key. Patience is a virtue. So many of us know so many things about patience. Patience is key. If you check some of the losses you have taken in Forex, you would have seen that if you have had patience for a little bit, you could have avoided it. For you to see how important patience is. So we need to learn the right thing. So Ikechukwu, if I were to advise you, please, sir, please do your analysis on higher. You can be taking trade on 15 minutes time frame. I'm not saying it's wrong, but make sure you are following the trend of the market on the daily. Make sure, because doing analysis on 15 minutes, drawing all lines, putting BOS and all of those market stuff, I'm not saying that those things does not work, but you applied it on a wrong time frame. You apply the BOS, market structure shifts, liquidity sweeps on the wrong time frame, of it those wrong time frame will not show you the exact direction of the price or exact direction of the market. Follow market trend. It's very, very important. So can someone go bearish few days a particular trade? Yes, you can go bearish for a few days. For example, let's say the market is bullish. You can go bearish if the market is doing a deep pullback. But guess what? If you keep doing that, you might not like it at the end of your trading career because you keep being at the wrong side of the market. Honestly, I will end this meeting right here. It's almost an hour. I need to relax. The market is opening in a few minutes. I want to say thank you all for joining. If you have not liked these videos, just do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification. You can check the link in the comment section if you want to be taking my signals, exactly the same signals I'm taking. Just open an account with SNES. This is all you need to do. The signals are free. I don't charge for it. The signals are free. All you need to just open an account with XNES using the link in the description. Fund a minimum of $100. Fund a minimum of $100. You can as well join my WhatsApp group as well by checking the link in the description. As well, if you want to learn about crypto, I put together a step-by-step crypto trading that can help anybody to learn anything about crypto, whether you want to learn how to buy a coin, how to sell, how to do P2P, how to set up a Trust Wallet account, how to set up a MetaMask account, anything you want to do, anything you want to learn in crypto is all in that training. So I put together all of this training. Just check the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is John Bosco. See you next Sunday. And guess what? Trade safely this week. See you next time. Bye.